Israel bombs Hamas weapons manufacturing complex in Gaza over fire balloons, military. Israeli aircraft struck Hamas sites in Gaza early on Sunday in response to incendiary balloons launched from the Palestinian enclave, the military said, as a recent rise in cross-border violence tests a fragile truce that ended fierce fighting in May. Sanctioned by Hamas, the Islamist group that rules Gaza, Palestinian groups said on Saturday they were resuming protests at the Israel-Gaza border, aimed at pressing Israel to ease restrictions on the enclave. The Israeli military said hundreds of Palestinians gathered along the frontier during the night, hurling explosives and burning tires. The military said its troops responded with riot dispersal means, and Gaza medics said at least 6 Palestinians were hurt, one seriously. A few hours later, Israeli pre-dawn airstrikes targeted a Hamas weapons manufacturing complex and a tunnel it said was used by Hamas groups, after incendiary balloons were sent across the border. There were no reports of casualties in the bombings. An Egyptian-mediated truce ended the May conflict in which groups in Gaza fired rockets towards Israeli cities and Israel carried out defensive airstrikes on Hamas targets in the coastal enclave. Israel announced this month that it was allowing the resumption of Qatari aid to Gaza, a decision that had been seen as bolstering the truce. However, increasing attacks by Hamas recently have triggered retaliation from Israel.